That's a lot of fine print to go through. I hope that's not what this video is about. Where did you guys get all this fine print? Oh no, don't run the credits, no!
Squirrel Stampede! Please like and Squirrelibe!
And now for an important message from our infamous Squirrel leader.
You really didn't need to run the credits, and we really don't need all this paperwork. My gosh! Hello, it's Dan from Squirrel Stampede. How are you doing today? Today is kind of a special important message that we have to talk about. I even wore a tie. Oh, that's so weird. Why am I wearing a tie? I don't really need to. This is all about just raising some awareness of some big changes that are coming to YouTube. Some not so good, some maybe so good. There's a lot to go through, and I'm going to try to make this as quick and easy as possible and not bore the squirrels here because they're already looking like they're falling asleep. What this is all going down relating to is how our government, the laws of our government work, how they work with YouTube, and all that fun stuff. Okay, so where does this all kind of come from? Well, in 1998, a law was written called COPPA, Child Online Privacy Protection Act, and it's a pretty cool thing because it basically says that all the big online sites, everyone online, can't collect data such as names, photos, personal information, where you live, all that really important stuff that I totally agree with. I have my own kids. I don't want them sharing a lot of that stuff online. We keep a lot of that stuff private. So, really important law. 1998, the internet was barely functioning. If you could even see how it worked back then, it was pretty funny. So in 2013, they updated the COPPA law to include persistent identifiers, otherwise known as cookies, data farming, all that collecting, which, yes, seems important. You don't want these sites collecting all sorts of extreme data from our kids, but it also kind of tweaks everything out of control and creates a slippery slope of how the whole internet works. It's getting hot in here. Can I take this tie off, please? So technically, YouTube is a 13 and up platform, ages 13 and up. However, everyone knows that infants to people over 110 years old watch and use YouTube, and they use persistent identifiers to collect the data they need to serve you advertisements for how to keep the site going. And that can be a good thing because that finds what you like. So say you're a woodworker and then it shows you a Home Depot ad, or if you like toys, it'll show you a toy ad instead of the opposite. However, we all share our internet phones and things with each other, so we sometimes see ads for our parents or our parents see ads for our kids, so that it becomes a huge mess. And so that's why they will probably start rolling out a different way of advertising, kind of like how they do on TV, a big block of ads based off your channel, and that'll kind of roll its way out through the year. But I get ahead of myself. What I was trying to say is that YouTube for 13 and under has to change the way they do things radically because of the way the COPPA law is currently written. All the data collection has to stop, which is like taking a train and smashing it into a wall in the way YouTube works. Ugh. So the big crazy update to 2020 is all general audience, family, kids content is going to lose a lot of features that make YouTube so awesome. It's just crazy, and it's time to kind of raise some awareness so that we can at least, as we the people, send the government, we've got a comment period coming to let the government know, maybe I'm okay with persistent identifiers and advertising, or maybe I'm okay with comments on YouTube or likes, because these are some of the things that we are going to lose in 2020. Yes, comments are going to disappear, and that's probably one of my that's awful, because I love interacting with my audience. Who doesn't? That's entirely how YouTube's been working for over 10 years. We do a video, we hear if it was good or bad from people, or if they bought the toy that I bought, or if they want to know something about it, all those things. That is a huge loss, and it's so silly because that was never the intent of the original law. We also will probably lose likes. They won't be there, so wow, 1,000 Squirrel Stampede videos saying, hey, please like, well, and don't really look there for a while. Subscriptions, I think, are staying. You can still subscribe to your family channels. It might not show the number down there. I'm not sure yet how that's gonna work, but we're gonna lose that, which is kind of frustrating because we're getting so close to 1 million Squirrelibers, and it's been a long time goal of this channel and everyone watching, obviously. So that's kind of scary, but we'll see how it goes. We're going to lose notifications, which is scary. Notifications is when Squirrel Stampede or your favorite YouTuber posts a video and it tells you, hey, a new video is posted. That won't be there, so you're just going to have to randomly think in your head, Squirrel Stampede. What I'll probably do is stick to a very scheduled release pattern. I know I get a little squirrely with that, but I will focus on that even more. So yeah, a lot of great things are going to be lost because that is technically data collecting, and it's kind of reading the law just with binoculars or bifocals or whatever, just going too close. And what's scary is that it creates a slippery slope. It starts with us, the family kids channels, then they go, well, 13 and up, maybe it should be 13 to 18 year olds also can't be data collected. And then this also will affect gaming apps on our phones, and it affects Instagram and Facebook because it starts setting precedents, and it just rolls this horrible snowball and destroys basically how the internet was so awesome, and then it won't be anymore because we will all be so restrained, and all we will have left is sadly this giant corporation of Disney or NBC or whatever that is forming these days. I hate to say it because I love so much of Disney, but they, that's probably what's happening. Anyway, I won't talk what's going on there. So thankfully we have a comment period to tell the government how we think you should work with the laws going forward. The video today is launching November 5th. We say, hey, start today. I think you have a month until December 9th to kind of put in your feedback of how you think things should go, what you don't want to lose, what you love about the internet. I've linked a bunch of things down below here that will help you kind of understand more. I don't speak the best on how to talk about this, so there's several other videos that will kind of show you what's going on a little bit better, and you can go, oh wow, this really is serious. Again, there's some talking points, trying to put things in your own words, don't just cut and paste, but if you really feel passionate about what you like about the internet and you don't want the government to keep adding more laws and things to just stifle us all down, go ahead and put in a note or a happy comment about what you like about YouTube. So remember, this affects everyone that creates family and kids content. So even if you have a channel and you're working on it, and even if it's a small channel or a large channel, you're going to lose comments and likes and those things that make YouTube so awesome. So speak up. That's what we are supposed to do. I don't hate our government. It's we the people. We are part of the government. So when things like this happen, it's very important for us to stand up and speak out. Use the comment period we have. Use your representatives that you have in Congress to always say, hey, don't overburden us with crazy laws so that we can't do anything and all the fun goes away. We'll all be stuck in a room tied up with ties because the way things happen in the legislature, they just always want to keep writing rules and blah, 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 blah. That's why I'm behind a desk today. I think I just lost another squirrel. Anyway, comments below. Look through the things there if you really want to know more information. Thank you for watching this important special announcement. Get up, squirrels, get up. We'll start doing more toy videos right away. And 2020, we will just keep powering through with some awesome stuff. So yeah, awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.